Welcome back to another Violet Evergarden review. Today's episode 6. I'm Justin.
What is up? I'm Logan.
Together we're Couch Talk. As always, we are anime viewers only. No source material, and we're gonna discuss the episode and give our scores at the end. You ready to jump into this?
I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm always ready.
Sweet. So basically, right off the bat, we get our new narrator for the episode. So every episode we get a new narrator. This time it's being Leon,
It's some little
who...
bitch.
Damn,
Sorry.
that's rude.
Sorry,
I
continue.
like Leon a lot. But, he's obviously cynical at first. It seems like a lot of characters in the beginning are kind of like off-putting towards like just kind of like dolls or something, and then their minds get changed throughout the episode after meeting Violet Evergarden. That's like the standard path every episode takes, and that's the path we get with this episode. So we get basically 80 dolls coming to this astronomy HQ to maintain the books. Because there's a lot of damn books.
This is what happened when you didn't have printing. You had to go write it. Go copy it all down. First of all, that would suck. They went paired up in teams and had to go copy books for like a week. Oh my.
2 weeks.
2 weeks?
Yeah. And, of course, Leon and Violet Evergarden get teamed up together. And, first of all, Leon at first, he's just kind of like, he even says it in the narration, like, he just kind of has a distaste for him, but he's not sure why. It just came off that way. Probably has to do with the fact that his mother left him, so I guess he just had kind of like a negative feelings towards women to begin with.
I guess. That's a bit of a strong jump. If like he's like,
that's my assumption at least, but
it didn't really give a clear reason. But like if that was the actual reason, it's like, damn dude, calm down a bit. Like, come on, man.
But he's just kind of rude at first. He's like, I dictate fast, and she's like, okay. And he's like super reading. I would have been like, dude, slow the fuck down. But of course, Violet Evergarden, she's, you know, she's had that upbringing with quick hands, and she just keeps up. And he's like, wait a minute, she kept up with me, and he tries to go faster, and she still keeps up. She's like, are you done? He's like, goes right back to reading quicker. Like they do 3 days worth of work in one.
I like how he's like, is it not tiring, or are you not tired? I'm like, dude, she has mechanical arms. They don't get tired. Well,
You could get
maybe like mentally tired.
Yeah, mentally exhausted. I'd be like, all right, man, I've been copying page after page after page. I'm done. That would be me.
That'd be
But
me
obviously,
too.
I'm no doll.
You'd be the reader though.
True, I could be a reader. I would not do a very good job of it because I hate reading, but I could read.
Typing would suck.
I like how when they're working, like Violet Evergarden, he's like, all right, you are exemplary. He just read really fast. You were the exemplary one.
For
Like,
real, you
were keeping up, no problem.
Yeah.
Every time he finished the last word, she was done typing.
That's the reason you guys did a lot, because you were the one doing all the work. I'm sure Violet could have read and typed it at the same time and been almost as efficient.
True. We definitely see a lot of like kind of growth in Violet in this episode though. Like when she's talking with Leon out, just kind of outside in those little ruins or whatever, she's like, she no longer sees her work as a mission. And she says it. She's like, this is no longer a mission to me. Obviously, everything's just been a mission for her. And she's now finally getting out there where it's more her life now instead of just a mission, an objective to complete.
A mission. Yes, Captain. It's a mission. Sorry.
Are you all right, man?
Yeah, I was getting in it. But continue.
Yeah. Then we get more of Leon's backstory a little bit, where like those guys are just being bullies because there's bullies everywhere, man. Stop it with the bullying.
There's a lot of bullies in anime. It helps push the plot.
There's a lot of bullies in real life, but stop it. It's not nice. It's
No
hurtful.
bullying.
And it's not his fault he's an orphan. That's like
Yeah, for real.
rude to insult someone for not having their parents there. Logan doesn't have his father. I don't insult him every day for it.
You have to
I'm
bully.
sorry.
Be an anime and bully me. Be anime.
And like
I just like how
Violet's just
Violet's
like
every time they brought up like a reason they were bullying him, which were dumb reasons anyway. She's like, "Oh yeah, me too. I don't know my
yeah, exactly.
I don't know my
She's
parents."
like, I've never seen my parents' face. Like that's even worse than him. They're like, well, it's not the same for you now. And she's like, I'm just stating facts here. I'm not trying to make him feel bad.
Right. Oh, you're just defending him. It's like, nope, that's so I'm just talking about myself. Like that's just facts.
And they just leave. They're like, all right, we're not. She makes no sense. It's like, she makes perfect sense. You guys are the ones that don't make sense. Fucking bullying someone for being an orphan. What the fuck? Get out of here. And then we do pick up some of her habits. Like she eats alone because that's the only time you're defenseless as a soldier. You really can't hold a gun or whatever or a knife while eating. I mean, you got a knife if you're cutting steak, but
That's that military training.
yeah, exactly. You gotta have a gun. You can't really do stuff when you're eating. Um,
Also, Leon is falling hard for our
he,
blonde
he fell super
our
hard.
blonde star. He like
I don't blame him.
he is struck by love. Love at first sight. God damn.
Hey, it happens, okay? And it happened hard for him. Not for Violet. She already has someone she loves. Which he was going to say. Uh, but he
Yeah.
kind of got. Well, that was later in the episode where he's gonna say, "I think you fell in love," but he got interrupted by her. So yeah, they do go stargazing together, and that's where we learn a little bit. Like
I kind of
Leon's
feel bad
father
for him
disappeared. Yeah, I feel so.
cuz like he probably thinks it's a date, but Violet's just like she's just there cuz he asked.
Exactly. She just wanted to see the comment. But and then we get his kind of sad past where it's like his father just kind of disappeared out while looking for rare books, and his mom's like, "I'm gonna go find him," and now she's just gone. Like no one's coming back for him. Maybe they found each other. They just didn't come back.
And they're
for
like, "You remember that kid we had? Fuck it. Let's leave him."
him. Let's leave him there. I think what's gonna happen maybe is when he goes, he decides to travel.
He'll bump
He's
into
gonna
him.
find them.
Yeah.
Probably not. They're dead.
He
But
honestly, he probably won't even show up again.
uh, yeah, and we talk about loneliness, which is kind of funny because like some of the stuff is kind of like what's happening in Mahatsuke no Yome. Like they learned what loneliness was like a few episodes again. Now we're relearning loneliness here in Violet Evergarden.
It is strange the just timing of it.
Yeah, like they're basically almost the same. Like you have a character who doesn't understand emotions and they're learning it as you go. And the only difference is of like the setting basically and who's surrounding them.
I can
But the
see it.
characters are it's kind of like a similar story between the two, but and I like at one point where Leon's like are you not sure? And she's like, I don't lie.
I don't.
She has no reason to lie because she doesn't feel that way emotionally. Like she obviously will lie to like the enemy,
Right.
but to people she's not going to lie. She sees no reason in it.
I did think it was funny how he's like, if he was in danger, what would you do? She's like, well, I'd figure out how I'm gonna tell you I'm leaving. Like,
Yeah,
no
exactly.
second thought. She's like, I'm just gonna come up with a way to tell you peace out.
This is where it gets heavy for me because like she's like, I'd rather die than lose him, and she still doesn't know.
That
And
is true.
That throws in some heavy thoughts there of like what's could happen when she learns about it.
That is true. That's
And
gonna be
that's where
sad.
like he was gonna say, "Hey, I think you love him," but she was like, "Oh, the comet."
Right.
Uh, I also forgot to mention in the very beginning where she met with Bluebell, uh, Everus, and Lucolia, where she seemed kind of down. That obviously had to do with the naval captain from the previous episode, I'm pretty sure. So that's still open-ended.
That kind of irks me a bit, but I'll get to that.
I'm actually kind of fine with it being open for now. Uh,
I mean,
it's
I don't
I
understand the.
feel like they're gonna find like another time to tie it in, like when she's with.
But why
Uh,
cliffhang it like that? Like, why go do that and then go to a completely different like scene or setting with a completely different tone? I was like, why would it do that? But that's my opinion.
See, we're on opposite spectrums there, so I'm fine with it. But that's they see the comet, and that's where Leon's like, I want to go explore, tour, look for books, yada yada. And he's like, oh, will you go stargazing me with me again? She's just riding on a carriage. Like, you're not gonna run into her, and if you do, she's gonna be past this point, man.
Yeah, he
She's
wanted to proclaim his love, but you're too slow, buddy. You're not. You're way too slow. You waited till she was like halfway down the goddamn mountain to be like, oh,
I'm sure she kind of heard, but it doesn't matter to her.
it don't
She's
matter.
got the major. He's way late anyway, because she has the major, at least. She thinks she has the major.
True. She don't though.
She don't. She thinks she don't. But that's the episode for the most part. Still just got the little open-endedness going through. So I still think what they're gonna do with that is just wait for her and Hodgins to really be explaining it and just kind of tie everything in there. Uh, what if they never address it? That's
Then
not gonna
I would
happen.
be even more upset.
But you just want to jump into scores?
Sure.
I'll go first. I'm giving this an 8. First of all, I just love this show a lot. I always love the characters, the development. I say this every time, but it's just true. I liked Leon. That's what I feel like they do really well in the show. Like every side character they bring in, I like. Um,
We have quite
I was,
differing opinions on this episode.
I enjoyed Kyle. Kyle is this little comic guy in the background who's like, "Oh, I'm just here for the dolls, yeah." It's like, stop, dude. But yeah, I just thoroughly enjoyed this episode. So
I'll
you,
give. Oh my goodness, like 7-ish, maybe a tad. I don't know. I really felt I was very excited to see like a different type of like emotional, I guess, building for Violet, because like we kind of have all these like her care, like, yeah, she cares about the major, yeah, she's realizing how much she cares for the major, but I was really hoping to get more of that interaction with the captain. Like I was hoping for like some like angsty feelings, you know. I wanted him to be like, you're the reason everyone's dead, you're the whatever. That's what I was expecting, and then we got this, which I'm not saying this is terrible. I was just hoping for something different. I wasn't the biggest fan of Leon. I felt he was fine. I didn't think he like stood out really, in my opinion. I felt like it was just similar to the other episodes instead of like building. We did learn a few things. We did learn like she would rather be dead than have the captain be dead, which is sad. Or not the captain, the major, which is very sad. But I felt it was more like a shifting of a character building, like instead of like building, if that makes sense. It makes sense in my head, but I
the
guess
only place that matters is up
yeah,
here.
I guess I just want a bit more, or yeah, just a bit more. That's hard to describe, and it's very vague, and it's kind of like a cop out thing to say. But I want like some hard hitting stuff. Like I feel like we're kind of getting small bits each time. I want an episode where it's like, bam, and that's it.
So I was a bit distracted there. When I turned in my chair, my webcam changes the tint of the color in the background of my, like the dresser just
I
changed
actually
tint
see
color.
it. I just saw it
And
there.
I don't know why, and it's bothering me. I'm gonna stop moving. Anyway, that does it for our scores. You ready? Let's jump into the.
Oh yeah. Give us a spiel. Let me type the
As,
spiel.
as always, be sure to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, comment down below. Let us know what you thought of the episode, what you didn't like. Maybe there's something we missed that you want to point out. Just anything. Just no confirming, denying theories, spoilers, as we are anime viewers only, and plenty others are. So until next time, peace out.
See you.